Hello world, my name is Chris McWhorter and I am the founder of Amen for Animals, a 501c3 animal rescue nonprofit based in Austin, Texas, the live music city capital of the world. Now, if you're related to me, if you're a friend of mine, if we've met somewhere, or even just corresponded in some way, the odds are you have heard ad nauseum in some cases about my lifelong dream to build the largest animal rescue and rehabilitation facility in Texas. Not only that, one that services all 4 quadrants of the state, and with any luck, becomes the catalyst that completely changes the way animal rescue is done. I'll admit I'm relatively new to rescue, and in the pros and cons of things, some of you may consider this a con. I personally consider it a pro, because it affords me a fresh perspective. I've been watching the way animal rescue has been done for the past 3 years and have come to the following conclusions. 1, the rescue industry is incredibly fragmented and in desperate need of unity. 2, technology hasn't played an incredibly large role in rescue at this time. 3, coordinating even a single rescue, much less transport for one, is so tedious at the moment it could literally drive a person to drink. 4, everyone cares when an animal is in immediate danger. Not so much once an animal is marked safe. And last but not least, there is no good system in place for rescue-to-rescue networking. The end result is more lives are being lost and animals are falling through the cracks. Now, I definitely want to save more lives, but I also want to change the way animal rescue is done, bridge the gap between rescues, and completely elevate animal rescue to an entirely new level. Sound impossible? In the words of the amazing Nelson Mandela, it is always impossible until it is done. So, how do I plan to accomplish this? Allow me to show you. Amen for Animals will pull from euthanasia lists at participating shelter partners across the state, creating more intake availability for them. Shelter partners will have access to our statewide central rescue database, where they can see which shelter partners and fosters have open spots in real time. They can verify adopters against our Do Not Adopt list and efficiently schedule intrastate transports using our app-based ride-sharing network. Think along the lines of Uber for animals. The plan is to build the most self-sustaining, eco-friendly facility we can to minimize costs, maximize resources, and lessen our carbon footprint using natural materials and recyclable technology for light, energy, air, and water efficiency wherever possible. We want to contract with local and national companies to secure monthly goods and services essential to our daily operations, with the goal of reduced dependency on fluctuating donations. That way, the donations we do receive from generous animal lovers like you can be allocated to areas and programs that need them most. Intake at our facility will be streamlined using cyclical processing and barcode technology for better tracking, efficiency, and accountability. It will also provide new residents with often much needed time to decompress and adjust to their new surroundings. So what exactly is cyclical processing? Our facility will be segmented into 5 separate areas: intake, medical, grooming, training, and placement. Each area will have its own personnel with distinct, unique responsibilities and maintain custody and care of the animal until all obligations of that department are met and the animal can be cycled to the next stage. This rotation will allow for continuous openings at our facility and promote standardized procedures while lessening the burden on employees to wear a multitude of hats. Once residents arrive at our facility, they will be processed at intake. Each animal will be profiled, photographed, entered into our central database, and receive their custom barcode collar. They will be publicized so the public can watch their progress in real time. Then they will be transferred to our fully functional on-site veterinary learning clinic, where they will receive comprehensive care and immediate treatment under the careful supervision of fully degreed and licensed veterinarians while students of veterinary medicine receive the benefit of hands-on training in exchange for course credit. Each resident will receive a full medical assessment and treatment plan, be spayed or neutered, microchipped, vaccinated, dewormed, receive a dental, and be put on preventatives for fleas, ticks, and heartworms. Once they have a clean bill of health, they will be transferred to grooming, where they will receive a complete makeover, including a bath, haircut, nail trim, and cute accessories so they look and feel their very best. This will also increase their chances of finding their forever homes, as potential adopters can see firsthand the true beauty and genuine personality of each and every resident. After their makeover, they will be transferred to training, where they will receive a complete psychological evaluation and training plan to address any existing behavioral issues. Each resident will be taught the 7 basic commands and socialization skills using positive reinforcement methods. Well-mannered, well-trained animals that can easily integrate into an existing pack have a far greater chance of being adopted, as most pet owners have neither the time nor the expertise needed to deal with behavioral problems. The 2 biggest reasons animals are returned to shelters are bad behavior and integration issues. So receiving the training necessary and addressing any issues prior to adoption will drastically reduce return rates. When the resident is fully healed, nicely groomed, and properly trained, they will finally be transferred to placement, where they will receive their temporary living quarters and be extensively marketed for adoption. Meet and greets will be scheduled, potential adopters vetted, and home checks performed. Successful adopters will be enrolled in our aftercare program, where they can receive advice and support, discounts on goods and services, and continuing education programs to help develop stronger bonds with their adoptee. We will also place a significant focus on working with service dog organizations to increase placements and help meet the growing demand for service and support animals. Last but not least, and this is my favorite part, residents deemed ill-suited for adoption will enter our virtual pet palace. This will be a permanent, high-tech, live-in facility where people who cannot physically adopt a pet can virtually adopt one. Each resident will have their own room with all the comforts of home, equipped with technology so their virtual adopters can interact with them in real time via audio and video 24/7. Virtual adopters will receive progress reports and pictures. They can purchase toys, accessories, and comfort items, as well as personalize their virtual pet's living quarters with family photos, children's drawings, and the like. Each living quarter will also have an in-wall treat dispenser that dispenses a fun variety of treats when the virtual adopter pushes a button up to a regulated amount. There will also be cameras in all the social areas, like the playground and the pool, so virtual adopters can watch their pets playing and socializing. Virtual pet adoption would be perfect for classrooms, care facilities, the sick and elderly, and for individuals who want that pet interaction but don't have the time or space for the full demands of one. If the Texas program proves to be a success, our plan is to replicate it in every state across the nation. I hope you find this concept as exciting as I do and will consider supporting Amen for Animals. There are a lot of ways to get involved, but the most important things we need right now are donations to get started and exposure. So please, donate, share this video, visit our website, and join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Together, we will make a difference and make Texas the gold standard of rescue across the nation. I'm Chris McWhorter with Amen for Animals. Thanks for watching.